two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
And so far, he's backing up his talk. You'd be hard-pressed to find a player at his position who's meant more to his team than MP. If he keeps playing at this level, I can't imagine he won't be in the starting five on All-Star Weekend.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then it's MP, then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Strother in at the 2. Now here's SGA. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
From deep, MP. And another 3 for Denver.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's the 3, and another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Blakeney's got 9.
Wow, on fire. They haven't missed a shot so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pelicans made some terrific plays. He finished with 19 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So for Oklahoma City, Caruso comes in for Holmgren, and it's Dort in for Wallace. And then for Denver, Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Strother, and Anthony subbed in for Jamal Murray. Now here's Caruso, averaging around 5 points a game. Launches it, and it's Denver with a rebound. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Topic comes in for SGA. And a switch here also for Denver. Valanciunas is checked in. And so MP will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Here's Topic following that last three-pointer by Denver. Back to Dort to halt the run. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort. Holmgren's got 13.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Back to MP. From deep. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
To the paint. And that one's good. Holmgren, he's got 15.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Johnson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. And no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And they've got a couple. Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Ramsey, and it's Wallace in for Topic. Jokic is checked in for Denver. MP comes in for Watson. And Grant David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Yeah, B.A., basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers in the 90s, went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
On the court for the Nuggets. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown. MP is out there with Johnson. And it's Jokic in at the center position. Fires in the triple.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Williams looking around. Here's Holmgren. Yeah, not messing around inside.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Johnson finds MP. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
The Nuggets lead by 10. MP, the pass to Johnson. Back to MP. Denver moving it around. And here's Jokic outside. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Well, you love to see Chet Holmgren asserting himself offensively. You feeling the rhythm? Go ahead and play.
Blakeney's shot's good.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
On the wing, Murray, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Jokic. Oh, Jokic powers it in.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get posted.
Back to MP. The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Wallace. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
And here's Jokic outside. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's Denver liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this.
Welcome. You know, right now for Denver, season is young, but they're coming up. A great team that still has room for improvement, man.
You just hope they can maintain this level of play all season. And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in. Now,
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
Wallace and Williams run the wings. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. 6 to shoot. Back to MP. Denver needs to get off a shot. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by MP. Blakeney's got his 6th assist of the night. Wallace outside to the inside. Sorber. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Pass to Strother. Now Murray. SGA covering. Here's Blakeney. Again, Denver scores.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Murray for 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Blakeney's got 7 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now let's see who is leading the league in steals. Second, Jalen Williams.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
They double him with MP. Wallace, right side. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Denver moving it around. Back to MP. Pass to Murray. On the wing, MP. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's Holmgren missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Checked by Murray. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5 points.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Blakeney's shot's good.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
MP against Holmgren. Inside. Gordon. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Gordon's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And then for Denver, Cam Johnson comes in for Gordon. And it's Christian Braun in for Strother. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, you can feel Chet Holmgren getting that rhythm, folks. Very tough to slow down now because of size and skill.
Blakeney's shot's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Stolen by MP. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Johnson finds MP. Here's Murray from the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Holmgren outside, looking to win the run. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside Johnson, pass to Blakeney. Outside Murray, 6 on the shot clock, to the left side wing. Outside Johnson, the 3, and the Nuggets hit again from deep.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Johnson with the defensive effort. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent...
The Nuggets winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Inside for him, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's MP. And it's Strother in at the 2. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Murray. Blakeney's got his second bucket of the game to go. A premier offense for the Nuggets, but defensively, Stan, there has been some slippage.
Well, they've had to make some tough financial decisions, letting some of their defensive-minded veterans depart in free agency over the years. They got to wonder who will step up, but it often takes young players a little longer at the defensive end.
To the paint. Jokic with the bucket.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Irving double team. Davis kicks to Irving. Here's Flagg. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. To the inside. Gordon, the pass to Blakeney. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. When asking him about their key to success, he immediately pointed to Jamal Murray. Coach said he's the conductor of their operation. If you want to slow them down, you go for the head of the snake, and that's Jamal. Keying in on the orchestrator sounds like a good plan. We'll see if they execute it. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Murray. Outside for Davis. A three-pointer off the mark.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And again, another shot trained there from MP. Blakeney's got 10 points in the game. Mavericks trailed by 8. Pass to Flagg. And Gordon over to help. Back to Irving. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And with his length and athleticism, Davis is a constant lob threat.
The Nuggets leading by 6. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Max Christie comes in for flag. And it's Russell in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Now, here is Russell. 12 points his last outing. Dallas moving it around. And Davis can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Valanciunas passes to Blakeney. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Russell. Pass to Christie. From deep. The Mavericks rebound. Irving misses. So for Dallas, their last game a win against Charlotte. Down low, Blakeney. And MP throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. In at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Cameron Johnson is out there with Jokic. And it's Blakeney in its small forward. Anthony Davis, too much size.
Oh, great effort on the boards. AD playing hard.
To the middle. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Three-pointer. And Jokic with the rebound.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bulls put together a nice one. He contributed 20 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He had his fingerprints all over that game, affecting the outcome in a number of ways, guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Here's Murray. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Murray's got his second basket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Outside Bogdanovic. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Here's Blakeney, and that one drops for him. Blakeney's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Jokic defending. 4 on the shot clock. Dallas again missing. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Johnson, the pass to Brown. MP left side. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by MP. Blakeney's got 6 assists in the game. Pass to Flag. To the left side wing. Here's Russell. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Inside. Here's...
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And so it's Denver holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action in just a minute.
I give credit to their opponent, forcing shooters off their spots, making them uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks like these guys came in unprepared.
All right, and now time to give some recognition. Player. And that'll do it for...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
But when you've got a player with the energy and athleticism he has, it can make for a big night when he gets it going.
And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flag and Davis. Bogdanovich is out there with Irving, and it's Marshall in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time, the guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I gotta go Magic. Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Murray outside, driving to the basket.
Guards like Murray, they are so good when they're attacking the rim.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. This Maverick squad struggling. Irving with it, out guarded by Murray. Outside, Bogdanovich. There's a good screen. Pass to Davis for the 3. Rebounded by Blakeney.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kept alive. Jokic. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks, Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Back over to you guys.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Well, they hit a 3 on the other end, and Murray goes right back at it.
And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Irving. 21 points for Davis.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. Oh, my goodness, that is an outstanding finish.
Oh, my.
And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Davis. All three off the mark. The Nuggets leading by 21. Pass to Gordon. He's looking for MP and finds him.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
To the inside. Here's Blakeney, and MP throws it down.
Well, since entering the league, Gordon's really improved his offensive IQ, a better understanding of ball movement.
Pass to Marshall. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here. Jason Kidd is called timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Watson, he's checked in for Christian Brown.
Now on the floor for Denver, number 8,
Davis against MP, and the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The 3-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest. He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Taking a look at the Nuggets, they've got Peyton Watson. Anthony is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Johnson, and it's Blakeney in at the 3 spot.
And he'll get ahead of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
It's rebounded by Dallas. And here's Hardy trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And MP throws it down.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out front right now.
And stolen by MP. And he lays it straight in. Blakeney's got 12 points in just the second half.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Johnson down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the basket by Blakeney.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Back to Russell. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And Davis throws it down hard.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Back to MP. Launches it. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Mavericks.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Denver.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms...
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Well, 2 of the best guards in the league going at it today, Graham. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
We know MP's got game, and he's been talking lately about becoming the best player in his conference. So far, he's been up to par on that goal, doing some impressive things out on the floor. Now, I do think MP's got another gear he hasn't yet reached, but if he does, he might just slide himself into the top spot in the conference.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Here's Gordon, following the bucket by the Spurs. Murray for 3, sinks the tray.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Vassell outside. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
Great open look there.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
Gordon finds MP. Denver moving it around. From deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And it's Fox missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Nuggets. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. From deep, MP. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Vassell with it. He's picked up by Brown. Three-pointer. Fox drops in the 3.
And Fox is a volume shooter from deep for a reason. I mean, he can light it up from there.
Jokic passes to MP. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Blakeney's got 6 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Harper. 5 points in the game. Right side, Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Denver will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. Strawther's checked in for Brown. And Anthony subbed in for Murray. Blakeney's shot's good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Valanciunas passes to MP. And he makes it on the layup. 11 points in the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Todd for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Good vision by Castle there to find the open man.
Denver's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. MP finds Valanciunas. From deep, MP. San Antonio with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Castle right side. The kick out to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Anthony grabs the board. MP outside. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Blakeney's got 14 points. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
It's all tied in Denver. And we'll get things started. He is checked in for the Nuggets. Hayden Watson is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Murray, then it's MP, and it's Strother in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Harper passes to Mason. Launches a 3. Strother grabs a miss.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Murray finds MP, and that one drops. 16 points for MP.
Look, I think Murray is best described as a combo guard, but he can make passes too.
Maybe not the title you want, but Jamal Murray is probably the best player never named an All-Star.
Yeah, interesting. It's kind of like being the last player or the best player not to win a major in golf. I mean, he is a devastating, lethal scorer and a really good passer, too. And he's been right there on the cusp. I think it speaks more to the strength and quality of talent in the West than it does to Jamal Murray's lack of ability. I mean, he's an all-star caliber player for sure.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He had 36 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Great report there, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Nikola Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon comes in for Watson. Here's Fox. Blocked!
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
From deep, MP. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for the Nuggets?
Well, so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Back to MP. Fires for 3. And again, Denver with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Harper. 7 points in the game. And here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
The response. Devin Vassell saying, I can hit a 3 too.
Here's Blakeney. They kick it out to Murray. Gordon, the pass to MP. The 3-ball. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Murray against Fox. And here's Jokic. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Denver with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his 2nd foul already.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Brown comes in for Strother, and Anthony subbed in for Murray. And San Antonio also making a switch. Castle's checked in.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on them, too.
Brown finds MP. Another three for Denver.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Wembanyama, no good. Puts up a deep three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Denver. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
They've been in fuego from downtown, finding space and letting it go, showing.
Next up, guys. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
So on the floor for the Spurs, inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper, and it's Vassell in at the 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Denver leading by 18. Denver moving it around. Outside Murray. Pass to Blakeney. Fires the 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Brian?
They're good with him in the lineup. All right, Allie, thank you.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Sohan, the pass to Vassell. And he banks in the layup. Vassell's got 16 points.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm.
Count that bucket.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Spurs trail by 21. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Basket counts. Vassell's got 7 now in this quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Pass to Jokic. Back to MP. Gordon outside. On the wing, Brown. MP outside. Clock at 6. Murray finds MP. Denver needs to get off a shot. Jokic gets the bucket.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
Clark, talk about guys who have springs for feet. Aaron Gordon's one of them.
Yeah, when people think of Aaron Gordon, I think they attach him to the dunk contest. I mean, he's so uber athletic. I mean, he put on a few amazing performances in that event in the past. But to the surprise of many, he actually didn't win the dunk contest, but he's become a really good all-around player.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Spurs trail by 21. Fox outside from behind the arc. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more. Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Cam Johnson, he's checked in for Denver. Strawler comes in for Brown. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Vassell. Fox, the pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
MP finds Murray. Now here's Jokic, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Blakeney. The three is up. Connects again from distance.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a fifth, that could be a problem.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Jonas Valanciunas has checked in for Denver.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th. Najee, he's checked in for Valanciunas. MP comes in for Watson. And Brogdon is subbed in for Murray. So it's the Nuggets winning.